read what Glenn Beck said, because he was like, so us.
He's so us. I know. I saw this too, and I was like, oh my God, this is like perfectly encapsulates how I feel about all this. God, I love Glenn Beck. I am so sad to see Donald Trump and Elon Musk at odds. Both are such patriots and have done heroic things. Yes, the big, beautiful bill is bloated and needs cuts. Yes, the good things in it need to be passed or the economic plan falls apart. Yes, there are no Democrats that will make the cuts. So we have a razor thin margin with the GOP. Is there no way we can see our way forward with the win-win? I am with both the president on his economic plan and with Elon on the cuts. Both are critical. How do we not blow up the two greatest men we have seen in DC? We need each other. We cannot continue to divide and expect to gain support for either path. Yes, Glenn Beck.
Yes.
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 Glenn Beck.
Yes to all of that.
I'm like Meg Ryan in the diner right now, slamming my hands on the table. That's exactly how I feel, Glenn Beck.
And I also felt what Banshee said, which is that never have two men needed their phones taken away more than right now.
It's so true. I feel like, Elon is kind of like a teenager. He's like an extremely brilliant, magnificent teenager. I don't know how else to describe him when it comes to his emotions and being able to control himself. That's what he reminds me of. I mean, if you've ever raised a teenager, you know what I'm talking about. They're unpredictable in their emotions. And one day they're like normal. And the next day they've got like 14 heads. You know what I mean? This is how I feel. That's who he is. We're experiencing it right now. He's just off his rocker right now. But he really feels strongly about these cuts. He feels strongly about what he did. He's going to dig in. He's not going to change his mind, I don't think.
But he's being so unrealistic is the problem. And anytime he says, we need more cuts, he doesn't ever acknowledge the fact that there is very limited ways that we have to get things done right now. And so with some reality, a big dose of reality, came Stephen Miller, who pointed out very well that there are two ways to raise the debt ceiling. Number one, with Chuck Schumer having 60 votes, which means we get higher taxes, higher spending, a liberal wish list, or in reconciliation at 50 votes, which means permanent tax cuts, permanent welfare reform, permanent border security. It's an easy choice. And then to put icing on that cake, Steven Crowder, who I'm not a huge fan of, but really appreciated what he said on this issue. Actually, can you read this? I like it when you read the long ones.
To make a few things clear, I'm as fiscally conservative as it gets, and we absolutely need to reduce the debt. But unless you think the debt ceiling will never be raised again, it likely will need to be by August of this year, unless you want to default. Then you have to understand why Trump is doing it in this bill. Because if he has to do it later outside of reconciliation, he's going to be held hostage by Schumer and the Democrats, which means you get the debt ceiling increase with none of the policy we all voted for: welfare reform, border security, tax cuts. Amen. Furthermore, even the CBO admits the bill has $1.7 trillion in mandatory spending cuts. They attribute all of the debt increase to extending the tax cuts, which is insane on its face. This is a pro-economic growth bill, and the way Elon is characterizing it just isn't true. He's right about that.
He's totally right.
It's like I said a couple of days ago, he thinks in a very linear way. He is linear. And that was before the fight. I mean, he's just like this. He can't think outside of that one little path.
And I don't know why, because he is so smart. So like why he can't see the bigger picture on this, I just don't get it.
I
don't get it. But he was still in fighting mode, and I get it. He was, trying to respond to Trump's attacks. And so when Donald Trump said Elon was wearing thin, he said, such an obvious lie, so sad. And then there was another gal who was definitely taking Elon's side in this whole thing, which was a super interesting angle. But what Stephanie Tyler said is, terminate Elon's government contracts to save money is the dumbest take of the year. You don't cut costs by nuking the one guy who actually delivers more value per dollar than the entire federal contractor class combined. SpaceX underbids Legacy Aerospace by orders of magnitude, delivers on time, and doesn't burn $30,000 coffee machines into the Pentagon budget. Starlink is keeping parts of Ukraine online. Tesla didn't just take subsidies, it outperformed with them. Elon competed for those contracts, he won them, and unlike most swamp bidders, he actually ships. But sure, let's cancel your most efficient vendor because your feelings got hurt online. Genius. Okay, and I don't disagree with that either.
I don't disagree, but I mean, I don't know. Anytime I see like some girl going to bat for him, I'm like, he doesn't want to get you pregnant. You know what I mean? Or maybe he does. I don't know. But I do. But I also agree with. I do agree with a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, the hitting on the contracts thing is just not okay. And Elon was getting madder and madder about it. Eric Berger tweeted, this would both end the International Space Station and simultaneously provide no way to safely deorbit it. And Elon just laughed and said, this just gets better and better. Go ahead, make my day.
Oh my
and
God.
Then he got even madder and he said that he was going to cancel decommission the Dragon spacecraft immediately. He said, in light of the president's statement about cancellation of my government contracts, SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. So as you can see, we're about halfway through the journey, you guys. We're about halfway.
This is like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, it's just, people are like, what's it, only lunchtime? What else we got going on today? Okay.
And I mean, I swear to God, this fight is the reason, seriously, that I was like, I'm not getting out of my pajamas today. And I didn't. These are Cozy Earth PJs, you guys. And I slept in them and I stayed in them.
I don't have them on, but I got these brown, like pants from them. They're not joggers, but they're kind of like joggers. They don't have like the tight ankles on them. They're like the bootleg.
That's what these are kind of like.
Oh my God.
Are like wide leg pants.
Yes, mine are brown. Yeah. I freaking love them.
Yeah, there's nobody that does loungewear better than CozyEarth.com.
Oh my God, I love those pants.
And you just feel like you're just in the lap of luxury when you're in their loungewear. By the way, it is Father's Day. I know we've given you a lot of options for Father's Day, but don't forget that Cozy Earth also has men's stuff. Look at how comfy and cozy this stuff is.
Those pants are cool.
Right?
Yeah, I like those. Yeah.
And they're pajama pants technically, but I feel like you could wear those out.
Yeah, you can wear them out in my neighborhood.
Right?
Yeah, totally.
And I love the hoodie. I love it. I just think it looks so slouchy.
All of their hoodies are so soft. Yeah, they're awesome.
You can go to CozyEarth.com, and when you use code CHICKS, you can save up to 40% off of their sheets and clothes and more. They even have like socks. They have more PJs. They have like dresses. They have so much luxurious stuff. CozyEarth.com. Don't forget to use code.
And it washes amazing. I mean, it's just awesome stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.